Alright, let's do a quick overview of the skeletal system. Have you ever wondered what it would be like if you didn't have any bones at all? Imagine your organs and blood and skin all just sitting there in one big pile of goop. That's what it would be like if you didn't have any bones to support your body. Thankfully, that's not the case. The skeletal system has many different parts and functions, so let's dive into those now. Remember, when studying anatomy and physiology, we need to remember that anatomy is the structure or the parts that make up the whole, whereas physiology, that's the function or what the parts actually do. We're going to start with physiology. There are three main functions of the skeletal system. The first one is support, the second is protecting your vital organs, and the third is allowing for movement. The bones are also important because of their storage of minerals, and some bones even aid our circulatory system by creating blood cells, but we'll talk about that later. Supporting our other organs and tissues is a big deal, so that we don't become a pile of goop. Our rigid skeletal system gives the body a framework to attach to. Our bones also protect our organs and tissues. Think about our skull, which is a protective casing for our brain, or our ribs and sternum, which protect our lungs and heart. Without these tough internal pieces of armor, our average fall could cause serious complications. Third, our bones work with muscles and ligaments to create a system of levers for motion. The reason we can walk around or move at all is because our muscles pull our bones around, and everything is ultimately attached to or supported by our bones. Our organs and tissues move with our internal structure. So those are the main functions or physiology of our skeletal system. What about anatomy? There are many different anatomical features of the skeletal system, but we'll just do a quick overview in this video. There are two major divisions of the skeleton that we call the axial skeleton and the appendicular skeleton. Axial means around an axis, while appendicular means relating to appendages. The axial skeleton is going to include the bones that make the main vertical axis of the body. This includes the head, neck, backbone, ribs, etc., all of those which can be seen here in blue. The appendicular skeleton are the rest of the bones that make up the body coming off of the main vertical axis, which includes the arms, hands, hips, legs, and feet. There are a few major categories of bones that you can place specific bones into. There are flat bones, long bones, sesamoid bones, irregular bones, and short bones. They are put into each of these categories based on their shape and function. Examples of flat bones include the sternum, bones of the skull, or ribs, while long bones are the more traditional bones you think of, like your humerus or femur. Sesamoid bones are found in your hands, your feet, and your kneecap, or your patella. Irregular bones are not shaped like any of the other bones, such as your vertebrae or some bones in your face. Short bones include bones of the ankle and wrist. Within these bones, we can also talk about two types of bone tissue, or compact and spongy bone. The osteons, which make up compact bone, are tightly packed together, making it dense and solid. In spongy bone, however, there are holes or cavities which make this part of the bone lighter and less dense. But even though it's lighter, it is still strong because of the careful organization of bone tissue. Hopefully you now have a better understanding of some of the basics of the skeletal system. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the comment section below and I'll get back to you if I can. If you learned anything or this video was helpful, please hit the like button and let me know. Also, make sure you tap the subscribe button to stay updated whenever I release new videos. Catch you guys on the next episode of Those Science Videos.